Okay, so I have myself a broken fan right here. So, think about it. What has 3 blades? Stationary, moves air, but not considered a propeller. A fan. So basically this fan is broken, but the blade is actually intact. So I'm thinking of transferring this blade onto this project right here. So basically this project, I'm already pushing it to its max. It already proved to me that it can push me around, but I want to know if I add this home fan propeller, would it give me more thrust, or would it just blow more air, or it would do none, but it would look super cool. Okay, so let's open this thing up. Come off. Alright, so this is the blade. Okay, so I do wonder what would happen. Okay, so yeah, this fan here needs a good cleaning before I put it on the super skateboard. Right, so the first thing is I need to unscrew a screw somewhere about here. Boom, there's the screw. Okay, so this is the new fan blade compared to this one. Okay, so we do it like this, and then look at the difference. So one blade alone is bigger than this blade. Look at that. Boom. So which means the size difference is massive, and this thing has 3 of them. So I do wonder how it will perform. Alright, so let's, before we get installing, we need to clean. Okay, this is the version 4.1 or 3.1, or we'll just go in numbers. Okay, so this version right here is powered by a real fan blade for your home fan. So basically you have a home fan. This is the type of blade you'll see inside that home fan. So basically this fan blade is mostly used for quietness and it pushes air, right? So it distributes the air around your home nicely and quietly, and you don't have to worry about that propeller noise. Oh, imagine the propeller noise. You're trying to watch TV and it sounds like a helicopter in the room. Yeah, it's very tough and very distracting. So right now, since this is not a propeller, it's a fan blade, I want to see if it produces any thrust, right? And if it does produce thrust, is it better than the propeller or is it worse than the propeller? Okay, so that would be nice to see. Okay, so let me explain here. All right. So the first thing we have is I added a cooling fan for the speed controller because this is a heavy load. This is for your home, so it's going to be serious load. So I added this fan just to help out. And then the other thing I added was the fan itself. And then I just, same electronics like the previous video. Everything is the same. I just added a fan and another fan. 2 fans. Okay, so the thing I have to do is I just have to connect the battery. Boom, look, the fan's already on. See? Okay, it's blowing some cool breezy air. All right, and then I just have to switch on the remote. Okay, now look how it's going to accelerate. Listen to it. Look at that. Look at that. Did you see that? I wasn't even giving it power, but it managed to move. That is some serious thrust. Okay? Now, let's test it out. Hope for the best. Okay, let's do this. Whew, it's gonna be serious. Okay. Okay. All right, I need a better runway. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay. So, let's try to test it on the grass. All right. But before we do that, let me just do a summary of what I felt. So basically, it's extremely loud. That's one, right? For a home fan blade, it's not supposed to be that loud. Or is it because I'm spinning it at more than 1000% of its original RPM? These things only spin at like 100, 200 RPM. Right now it's spinning like 20,000 RPM, even more. So no wonder it's so loud. Okay, so it's loud. That's one. Two, it gives thrust, but it is horrible. So basically, the thrust it produces is not as great as the previous propeller. Not only that, but it's giving the motor and the speed controller are under some serious load because of this, and it's not even giving me any thrust. So I think the conclusion is that it's better off used as a fan propeller than a normal propeller. I think a normal propeller is the most efficient thing you could use instead of a home propeller. But let's just see how much air it pushes. Okay, so we need a nice push. Let's go the same spot. Right here. Let's see how much air this one produces. Okay. Hold it in place. Safety first. Oh. Let's do this. Look at that. It's already rotating now. It's already pushing more air than the propeller itself. This fan. Look at that. That is some. Ooh. That is some very good air. Now, can you hear that noise? Do you know what it is? It's the belt. Now, the belt is not like in this propeller, considering that belt is under tension, and on the previous blade, it wasn't making that noise. But with this fan blade, it's making that noise. That shows how much load this blade is. But I'll say, that thrust, not thrust, but that is some good stuff. Okay, let's see if it can. Okay, it looks like it doesn't even have a thrust to move. Let's just test just normal driving thrust. Okay. Okay, it has it. All right. I bet if I put this on an RC car, it would be cooking. The breeze is beautiful. It does have fantastic amount of air. All right. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking or subscribing. I hope to see you in another video. Let me just feel. Oh, that's cooking hot. Speed controller. It's hot, but this fan is really making a big difference, which is wonderful. All right, so that's a fan for you.